Hello everybody, today is the 10th session of MS Word training course. We want to learn how to create a chart in Word software. As we know, there are different types of graphs. For example, there are line graphs, bar graphs, circular graphs, cylindrical graphs, and many others. First, we open a Word page. Click the Insert part and select the chart. This window opens for us and shows the types of different charts that we can have in the Word environment. For example, click Column to create this type of chart. If we want a line chart, we click the Line option. We also can draw a pie chart, a bar chart, an area chart, as well as an XY chart if we want to. And in the same way, test the options below. There are also most of these charts in the Excel course. But in this session, we only explain column chart. After selecting this chart, there are several other options to choose from above. I choose 3D. Each one has a unique feature that we choose according to our needs. If we click OK, the chart will be created. Now this is my chart, and this window you see is the Excel window that appears to create the chart. Actually, we call this window the datasheet. Now, in order to learn better, let's go forward and start with an example. I am a seller of computer parts and I want to compare the sales of two of my products, for example mouse and keyboard, in the months of December, January and February. Maybe we want category 1 to be December and category 2 to be January and category 3 to be February. And the columns to be the mouse and keyboard, and to get the amount of sales in different mouse. According to our data, we enter the information into Excel. Instead of category 1, we put December. Instead of category 2, I write January, and for category 3, I write February. Series are some columns that must be removed from the top of the column as you see. Now the columns are mice and keyboards. If Excel is closed, we must open it again to enter information. Go to the chart design section, select edit data, and Excel will open again. We enter our data. As soon as the information is entered, changes are made on the chart. For example, in December, we sold 20 mice and 10 keyboards. Next, in January, there were 25 mice and 30 keyboards. And in February, there were 6 mice and 8 keyboards. As you can see, it has been applied to us in the complete chart. We can also change the colors of the charts. Now we want each chart to have a label. We click on the chart and put the plus sign on the upper right side and select the data label option. A label will appear on the chart. If we select data table, it will show the values in a table. We can also change the fonts, make them bigger or smaller. We can also change the color of the columns. Once we click on the columns, they will be selected, and after selecting the format section, we go and hit shape fill. Now we want to change the background color. From the chart design section, we can choose different ready-made charts, or we click on the chart and select the shape fill option from the format section. In the lower part where we wrote the name of the month, we can enlarge and change the font. We select this part, and after selecting the home part, we change the font. Therefore, in this chart, we can compare the quarterly sales of mouse and keyboard. I hope you enjoyed this program. Please support me and subscribe me. Goodbye.